a situation arose where a friend of Roy's, who was my friend and eventual partner in the wine business, gave us a bottle of Vinspar from Chateau Rosevale in South Australia, and this is the Pearl wine. And they were very famous in Australia at the time because it introduced people to wine. They couldn't go straight into a red wine or a white wine. This nice sparkling wine with a muscety flavour, and it wasn't too acid and dry, and people were introduced to wine that way. Then as time progressed, they then moved on for white and then on to red. Some of them wouldn't, but generally they did. We kind of liked this wine, so we got some. We used to take it to parties, and people would say, "Oh, gee, that's good. Can you get me half a dozen or a dozen?" So we started to bring some of it in. And as time progressed, we were bringing in a truckload. So we made an appointment with Chateau Rosevale in South Australia. We both got a lend of a suit because we couldn't afford a suit ourselves. And we looked around and thought, goodness knows, this wine business might be going somewhere. And we had to try and talk in deep voices because we were such pretty young. And so at the end of the day, this Ron Burton put his hand out and he said, "Well, I'd like you to be our agents for Victoria." And we thought, oh, so off we went. And we didn't say anything to one another until we got to Murray Bridge. And Roy turned around and said, "Well, that's it, I'm going to chuck in my job. This is too good an opportunity to pass up." I said, "Well, I can't, I'm still studying and everything." So by the time we got to Horsham, I'd chucked my job in as well.